If in the past, I don't know, few years, you have stopped watching Formula One because blah, 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 blah. Oh, the same guy wins every week. Blah, blah, blah. Shut up. You suck. Fake fan alert. Get out of here. You. I cannot start the video like this. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to a video that is a very, very long time coming. We are looking at the championship-winning Lewis Hamilton Mercedes W11. It's 11, guys. Mercedes W11. Championship-winning Mercedes W11 from the Turkish Grand Prix. I've been meaning to review a championship-winning Mercedes for a very long time, but I've just never really gotten around to it for one reason or another. So I'm finally going to do that. But back to what I was saying in the beginning of the video, we've already clarified in past videos that I'm a genius and I know everything, I'm always right. I mean, seriously, like, yeah, the same guy wins every week. It kind of is boring watching Lewis Hamilton win. I just saw my face there. It is kind of boring watching Lewis Hamilton dominate sometimes, but I mean, that's part of the fun because nothing lasts forever. It's going to end eventually, and we're now reaping the benefits of having 7 years of pure Mercedes domination because we are getting the greatest Formula One season ever in 2021. And like I said before, I know everything, so that's fact. And who knows, a year from now, we might be looking at Max Verstappen's first ever championship winning diecast. Who knows? Maybe, I don't know, maybe. But I don't really know why I went on that little spiel at the beginning, but it is true. I mean, I'm sure not a lot of people really stopped watching because Lewis Hamilton keeps winning. If you did, you were never a fan to begin with. We don't want you. But if you're not watching F1 now, if you're somehow watching this video but you don't watch F1, get on that because it's probably the best it's ever going to be right now. And if you don't like it right now, then you probably never will like it. So let's get into this car. It is a Spark car. And yeah, let's get into it. Now, I know why you guys came here. I know why you guys are here watching this video. Yeah. The car is cool, but you guys came for the pit board. So we'll get out of the car. I'm not even going to look at the car in this video. This video will exclusively be on the pit boards because that is what everybody wants to see. Now, in all seriousness, I gotta commend Spark for this because I really do like the pit boards. It's a small little detail, but they always do it. Mini champs like with the Lando Norris, the podium Lando Norris, that didn't come with anything. And Spark always do that when it's a special occasion car or whatever. You know, knocked the camera. You know, I've got a couple different pit boards for various special edition cars like Nico Rosberg, championship winning car, Fernando Alonso. Oh my God. I'm getting a phone call. Why are you calling me in the middle of a video? Alright, well, in all my years of making videos, that has never happened to me before. But anyway, yeah, got a couple, I don't know what I was talking about. Fernando Alonso, something. I got a couple different of these pit boards. So this is the first one right here. I'm guessing that the bottom articulates. I'm actually kind of scared to do it, though, because I have broken these in the past. They're not super durable, so hold on. Guessing it goes like this? I'm guessing, yes, it does go like that. That is wicked cool. And we've got 4 of these. We got like 1 million of these freaking pit boards. Holy crap. All right, so that was Lewis 7. The next one is Lewis. Thank you, Petronas Hamil 7. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know where these pit boards come from. They do that little team photo. They do that little team photo at the end or whatever. So most of these probably came from that. Got his Sevenery, Lewis Drivers Champion. Of course, if you somehow didn't know, this was Lewis Hamilton's 7th Drivers Championship. Hence all the 7s if you had not picked up on that yet. Lewis, 7-time world champion, and you cannot hardly even see it, but you do have all of his championships right there. 2008 with McLaren, and then the rest of them with Mercedes. And then, oh no. And then this is the one that I'm most excited about. It's the little board that they put right before the podium celebration. Obviously, it usually just says, 1, 2, 3. But this is the World Championship one that they give to Lewis Hamilton and have given him for like every race. I don't know when they started doing this gold one. I think 2017 probably. But I do remember seeing it frequently. So that is pretty cool that we get that one. So 5 pit boards that come with this car. That is obviously the most of any car before. Now the rest of the video is downhill from here because I know that this is what you guys wanted to see. Fucker. But if you insist, we will still look at the car in this video. The black Mercedes, I think looks awesome. I think 2019 looks a little bit better. But it's kind of refreshing to see a brand new look to the Mercedes car. I mean, it's pretty much looked the same throughout all of its existence since 2010. We also have intermediate tires. We'll talk a little bit about those in a second once we get it off the base. But this is just the first look through. Yep, Turkish Grand Prix, best race of the season, undoubtedly. Let's get into this, and that going back there, that's saying something because we had a lot of great races in 2020. Like I said, if you don't watch Formula One now, get on that because you never know when it's gonna kind of suck again. Oh, what's that? I forgot a screwdriver. It's like the 3rd video in a row. My first proper Mercedes review in quite some time because the last Mercedes I looked at was a comparison video, so it was not really a review. So much to look at with this car, though. I mean, like I said, black Mercedes, a stunning car. It's a shame Barago didn't make this, but at the same time, I don't know. They probably would not have really done it justice, but we got Petronas 44 as always. I almost don't really even know what to say about this car that hasn't already been said in the past about, a Mercedes car. It's a typical Spark car. The suspension bits don't look as great as they would on a Mini Champs, but they still look good nonetheless. And yeah, barge boards, stuff like that. I mean, it's very similar to the 2019 Mercedes. They just got rid of all the silver. We got the little red Mercedes logo for Niki Lauda on there. The the red thing, whatever this is called, that's new to the 2020 car. And it is on the 2021. I'm not going to lie. It doesn't look too bad on this car. I think it looks kind of terrible on the 2021 car. It certainly sticks out a little bit on this one. I think the 2019 is a little bit better because this logo is not really there. But yeah, the Mercedes pattern looks really good on this car. Did they fully get rid of it in 2021? I can't really even remember at this point. Yeah. Rear wing, once again, I'll just probably show pictures of a lot of this stuff because my camera ain't even focusing. I don't know what's wrong with it recently, but it's very much a hallmark of my old videos where it did not focus at all. It's a very nice looking car. And the driver detail, it's good as always. It's a very typical diecast. There's almost not that much to say about it. Rear wing looks great. The printing is actually a little bit better almost than the Mini Champs, the 2019 Mini Champs I looked at. So I really like that. I mean, I really just cannot say enough about this livery. I really like it. As I continue to make this video, I think I might like it a little bit more than 2019. I guess I can't even remember what my stance on the livery was at the beginning of the video, honestly. Of course, the black livery was for a reason. The End Racism campaign, or the We Races One campaign, Formula One wide thing. Of course, this car did start out as a silver car. Why is everyone texting me right now? I don't like you guys. That was mean. This car did start the year in preseason testing as a silver car, and I could have gotten a Mercedes diecast a lot earlier in the year because those silver ones came out. I mean, those silver ones were out last year. Before the season ended, I probably could have gotten a 2020 Mercedes, but to me, there's no point in showing a car that never actually raced. I wanted to wait for the black Mercedes to come out because that is what raced. And then I waited even longer because I heard about this specific car and I wanted the intermediate tires. And what is a little disappointing is that in the first ad or whatever, or in the first posting about this car, I heard that the tires were supposed to be worn. Like they were going to be custom tires specifically for this diecast. And they were going to be worn out intermediate tires. Because if you remember, the Inters during the Turkish Grand Prix were basically worn down to slicks in the middle. And that would have been so freaking cool to get on a diecast. But clearly they have not done that. And I mean, no hating on Spark or Mini Champs or whatever, but I would like to see some like raced version cars, like Parc Fermé version cars. If you remember back to the Turkish Grand Prix, I mean, this car was covered in mud. I mean, it was a dirty car. Like that whole race, all the cars were covered in shit. It would have been so cool to have like a custom printed car that was covered in mud, like a raced version, like the NASCAR diecast do, with the worn out intermediate tires. But unfortunately, we get a nice, shiny, sparkling Mercedes on intermediate tires, which is cool. I only have one other diecast on intermediate tires. It's the Spark Marcus Ericsson Sauber C36, I think. It's really cool to get them on inters because that just doesn't happen. There's not a lot of diecasts on intermediate or full wet tires, but it would have been so much cooler. But I guess I shouldn't be complaining about what it isn't. It's what it is that matters, and it's still a very cool car. I really like this. I really like everything going on here. The pit boards are cool. The car itself is really cool. I just kind of wish maybe it was a little bit more. I wish we could see that. Like, that would be cool. I mean, F1, I mean, they're race cars. After a race, these cars are not clean whatsoever. So it would be cool to see that, but maybe the sponsors don't really allow that. I don't know. One final thing I noticed, and it's probably going to be needing a picture, but this 44 sticker is put on pretty badly. You can tell it's not really put on correctly at all. It's pretty good on the other side, but it is not good on that side, which is kind of rare. It's pretty rare that you get a sticker fault on a Spark or a Mini Champs, but it is a little disappointing that we got it on here. We got to do this. It wouldn't be a Mario Time I don't know what I call this channel anymore. It wouldn't be a video of mine without doing some comparisons to cars of previous years. So I have the 2019 and 2018 Mercedes. Just had to film a whole video about this car because some whack stuff went on. But that's for another video. That'll be uploaded soon. The last 3 years of Mercedes. I have all these cars. One's in Valtteri Bottas. I think the Mercedes cars look fantastic. The silver always looks nice. I was very glad that they made the change in 2019. They freshened it up a lot, courtesy of the new style of the way they integrated the Mercedes logo into the car. Kind of always looked the same to me from like 2014 to 2018. It didn't look really different enough, at least in my opinion, but I don't think it looks bad. I just think they really nailed it for 2019, and 2020 is kind of its own beast. It looks great, but kind of in a different way, and it obviously means more because, racism. Let's end it. But anyway, that is it for the 2020 Mercedes Lewis Hamilton champion of the world for the 7th time in his career. It's the end of the video. At the end, it's the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this one. Very, very cool to look at this car. And what do you guys think of, Lewis Hamilton? Do you think he's going to retire after 2021? Some people say he will. I'm not convinced yet. I think it's possible, but I'm not convinced. What do you guys think? Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.